So guys, hi everyone. We start our third webinar for beginners, actually last one. And guys, today we do it a little bit earlier than in other days. That's why, because guys don't have a lot of time. I think you understand me in that. That's why, guys, we actually try to do something. So. Oh, it was me. It was me. Oh, so now you can see my trading terminal. And let's check, guys. Third webinar for beginners. Today actually a very major webinar, because today I will give you, all of you who here, who saw our last videos, I will give you the task. Very useful, very easy task, you know. I will give you first of all the trading. I will give you the information how to trade well, how understand the market, how analyze market well, and in the end, who will be with me all of that webinars, I will give you the task. For that task you need to use the demonstration account. And so guys, where's the pane I can see. So guys, let's start. First of all, what I want to tell you about market. You know something about trading session. I talked about it in the last on the last webinar, but I will tell you about it today second time for better understanding. So guys, first of all, we need to understand what is mean market for us. You know about that. I showed you all about how market work, what is mean for us market and something like that. What's the difference about stock market and forex market and something like that. But of course, all of that good for understanding. But first of all, what you need to understand, it is the what's opportunity give us the market. And of course, if we talk about opportunity, you need to understand first opportunity, what good for us, it's volatile, you know, it's movement, you know, it's a lot movement, it's bigger movement, it's bigger opportunity. Why bigger? Because always you can actually buy here, sell here, and that profit will be much bigger than here, for example, on that little movement. That's why if you use a stock or maybe a currency which have very low movement, always staying in range, it's not good to the idea trade that currency, because if you don't have movement, don't have any opportunity to trade. If we talk about all of that and accept the forex market and opportunity from forex market, you remember about trading session. I give you a new one idea about trading session. We have a 4 trading session in the forex market. Forex market trade 44 hours 5-day week, and we have a 4 trading session, and it's first one, it's Pacific trading session, PC, only Australia and New Zealand banks trading here. We have a second one is Japan. After we have a third one, it's European session, and session number 4, it's US session. What you need to understand, what's mean movement for us? Movement, that movement volatile, it's money, it's a power. Where's in which time more money? It's mean what in that time you can see bigger volatile. What does it mean for us? It does mean what actually don't need to be a bachelor degree in economist. If we talk about only Australian banks and New Zealand, of course it's that banks don't have a lot of money, and in that time when the New Zealand and Australian bank working, all banks and other banks are close. That's why you never see the good volatile, on that trading session. Use the trading session, no time about trading session, you can use the information, and I think it's a stock clock, it's a site, and you can see in the what's mean that trading session and which time that trading session start in your local area. If we talk about power, Japanese actually session very much more powerful than Pacific, because Japanese is the third economy in the world, and of course you can see a more volatile activity, more movement. If we talk about Europe, of course much bigger, and the US, of course, it's biggest economy in the world, and of course it's greatest opportunity on the US session. Second one after US actually close, open Pacific, and all of that working without any gaps all there. So what we talk about opportunity. If you want to trade well, and if you want to use the volatile, if you want to see the big movement, of course you need to use only European session. Sometimes we have a movement in Japanese session, but usually in European and of course in the US session. So right now you know what's mean session, and actually guys, you need to understand, check the site, check the stock clock site, and you can see when the Japanese session open, you always can see the big movement in that hour. It's because new money will come, and actually create a new movement. After that start to be a little bit slower. So guys, I tell you about what's mean opportunity forex market. First of all, it's 24 hour 5 days a week. Actually you can use the forex market in any time when you want actually to use it. Doesn't matter, it will be night, deep night or something like that. Second one, it's a volatile. If you understand what I mean, if you don't have a lot of experience, you can use only Pacific and Japanese trading session, because don't have a lot of volatile, and actually if you create this, if you have a stop loss, or you get a stop loss, it will be not bigger, because volatile not big. Of course, if you have experience and use the US. Thank you very much. Actually my Bloomberg start working, but I turned it off. If you use a US session, of course you need more experience, because opportunity much more bigger, but loss can be bigger too. So guys, let's go next. Next we will talk with you about how analyze the market. We know with you about different markets. We know with you right now about opportunity which give us the forex market, and let's talk about how actually analyze the market, right? And if we talk about that, we have three methods how analyze the market. 1, 2, 3. First one, it's technical analysis. It's very easy. I think you all know about that. So what does it mean? It's mean what we will use some instrument on the trading terminal. Let's we talk about analysis. So first analysis, technical analysis. What we actually do when we use the technical analysis? All very easy. We guys with you actually a little bit paid in our trading terminal. What does it mean? It is mean what we get the very useful line. It's a horizontal line. You can see it on the header, and trading line. Yeah, how use it? Try when you will be in your terminal. It's very easy. Actually, you push the button and actually create the line. So how you can use it? You can use it very easy. You need actually first check the maximums of the chart, and you need to point to create the trading line. Get first one maximum, and second one, let it be here, and create the line. And the same thing you need to do with the lows, minimums. That's minimum, and that's second minimum. Check, guys, what we see. We see right now two lines, and you can see thing which named channel, trading channel. Trading channel, it's mean what price usual going in between that two lines. That two lines named line which higher the chart. It's resistance line, resistance. Higher line lower, it's a support. How you can check the name, you can understand what support line don't have opportunity to chart go lower, resistance don't give opportunity to chart go higher. That's why always that line looks like reversal line for chart. Always chart staying inside that two lines and always create reversal from support line and from resistance line. So you can check here. Actually we have a two line, and when we chart go here we can usually create the sell, and for example that will be a sell order. And what we can get, we understand what in this on near the support line chart will reversal, and need only waiting when the chart touch support line. How you can see here, it's a 2400 points for 3 days, and if for example we will use standard lot, it will be 201,000 points. 1 pips, it's $1. It's mean what for 3 days actually our profit will be $201,000. Very good opportunity, I think, and very useful thing to actually how analyze the market. But that support and resistance lines don't give us opportunity only for trade. They give us opportunity to understand where we need to actually stop our trading if our analyze will not right, because support and resistance lines actually can be broken. What does it mean? If we create with you on that here the order to sell, what we understand, resistance line don't give opportunity chart go higher. That's why our stop loss will be higher that line. Yeah, higher that line. Something. Let's check that one. Objects, experts, scripts, objects, channel, graphical. One moment, guys. Arrows, shapes. Yeah. If we create order here, our stop loss will be a little bit higher, and check our profit will be here. It's very good trade, very low stop loss. For example, stop loss will be only 400 pips. For example, you can actually lose $400 and get profit 1,800. It's good opportunity, I think. If you think the same, yeah. Oh no, 100, 200 for $2,800. It's very great opportunity, very useful, and actually they give us the understanding how where we need to create our stop loss. What you need to know only create resistance line, use maximum and minimums, and waiting when the chart touch that lines, and that's actually all for technical analysis. Very useful for us to create the trades. So guys, need only waiting and need only look on the chart and try to see that channels can be go down, can be like like horizontal line channels, and upside channels, upside trend. But it doesn't matter for us right now because we don't have a lot of time. What you need to understand, if we talk about technical levels, what you use only the line, and you use maximum and minimum the chart, create the line and see the channels. When you see the channels, it's very easy to trade because all you need it's only sell if chart take resistance line, and buy if chart take actually support line. Look here, very great opportunity. If we talk about when chart actually touch that support level, our stop loss only 240 pips, and in the next day our profit it's 2,000. 200, yeah, ratio very well. Loss 200, profit 2,000. If actually you will did a free trade with the two stop losses, it will be only 400. The same stop loss is only 400, and one good trade will be 2,000. You will be in the good profit. That's why you need to understand what you stop loss is very great thing. How you stop loss, guys? Very easy. When you put the trade, you can see it like it's line. You need the push the button on that line and actually and with that button actually use your next line. It will be stop loss. If that line you will stay in the other direction, then you actually do the trade. And the same thing with the take profit you can put, and if that direction will be well with you, for example right now we sell, put it in any place where you will see where need to trade, and actually it will be stop loss, take profit. Very useful things. So guys, we know with you about technical analysis, very easy to use, but of course need some time to use it. So second one guys, second one, very easy. Second one, it's a math analysis. Math. Why math? Because little bit earlier on the market will come guys from universities, and he start create some new calculation about how actually can analyze the market, and that calculation you can see very easy. You can see on the chart. What does it mean, see on the chart? No, for example, check it guys, look on it. We have a indicators in its mean actually math analysis, because indicators creating like some calculation. For example here maybe some analyze, and some guys from university didn't understand where the price will go. They give the numbers from that chart and create some average line, something like that, and that average line give him understanding where direction chart will go in. So guys, for example, we can use very good useful indicator. We have actually three part of indicator. It's better for trend, better for range, and doesn't matter for which one better, but I actually want to represent to you parabolic CRR because it's very useful indicator. I always like to use them when I was a younger guy. So check how they looks like. It's a points, and if you see the points upper the chart, it's mean price right now go down. It's a trend down. If one candle actually hit point and the point start to new point started from another direction, it's mean what chart actually changes their direction. And look guys how easily to use it. If we talk about that candle, new way, chart change the direction, we see it, new point here, so we check it, look, and what we see, only need to wait when price will change the direction. Price change direction here, we see the new point. And if we check the if we create a trade here and close it here, actually it's in 1 day 790 points. It's $790 guys in the day, in one day. If for example check right now, we see here something wrong, was news there, and new point, check it, we create the sell and hold, and actually 2 days guys, 2300 points. Very useful things. And what you need to do, only sitting waiting when the will be point will illuminate in another will be will start it from in another direction. That's actually all. That's all what you need. But if we talk about math analysis, you can use only one indicator or can use a lot. That's mean what you actually can check your right vision of the market, not only use one indicator. You can use more indicators, because we have a lot of indicators. And if you check it, for example Bollinger Bands, and you can see how chart, I don't know actually how use it, Bollinger Bands. Let's check, let's take another one, let it be moving average. Moving average, for example. Moving average mean what, it's average line, and if chart broke that line, maybe he want to change the direction. And check it guys, chart broken line here, it's mean what he wanna go down, and here we see the new point, it's mean what we have actually two checks, two checks for price go down, not one only from parabolic. So we have two and if we check, if we put here at indicator number 3, third indicator, we will get 3 checks. It's I think 99% what you will be in profit. Very useful, very easy to use, guys. So, but let's check another one, method of analysis, and it method will be actually, where's a fundamental, fundamental method, fundamental method. So what does it mean? It is mean what if we need volatile to get more profit from the market. It not mean what we only use the trading session. Volatile always started from the big news. We have a three type of news. It's first it's politic news. Second it's economic news. And the first one it's event which event, guys? Unexpected event. Yeah, of course we can analyze an expected event because we never know where we started. If we talk about politic news and economic news, politics is always mirror for or economic. That's why economic news very strong. How we can use it? Very easy. We have a not we actually have a lot of internet site which can help you use the news. For example, it's investing.com right now, very popularity internet resource. You can use any language what you want, and when you check the economic calendar, you will see the same picture. Check that picture and actually you will see the news, economic news for every day. Where's the market future real-time news? Yeah, economic calendar. Look, news, economic calendar. Check it, guys. Why that news actually here today? Because government plane actually share the numbers of economic, like GDP months, GDP 3 months, GDP 1 years, the same unemployment rate. They have a time for that, have a 2 calendar, and you see that calendar here, and you will see the actually country what you use. For example, if you trade GDP, you can check that news. You can see the power. If it's only 1 star or 1 bull, it means that power not big. 2 average power. 3 it's very strong, and on that news will very good movement. You can see the name of that news. You can see fact actual numbers. You see the forecast, and you see the previous which was in the later. So right now, for example, no, not right now, in the little bit earlier will be information about US, very strong information. Don't think about it right now. Free bulls, and how analyze the news? Very easy. We have a last one numbers, we have a forecast, and we have a fact. You will see only in the time when news actually when time will on for that news in that time. For example, that news will be after 1 minute, and we will see the numbers here. If numbers much better than forecast, you will see green. It's mean, of course, what USD will be stronger, and if you use, for example, Euro USD, it's mean what Euro it's high, USD it's low. It's mean what Euro USD will go lower, because USD stronger. It's mean what USD will go lower. Euro will be not strong. So that's actually. No, I don't want to sing up. That's how that work, and actually have a strategy too. Some traders use only economic news because when you wait a good trading news, you can trade only that, and you need only check the calendar and be with your terminal in that time, because check that the non-farm payrolls US, and look, it's very bigger price staying, and when you check that green or red, actually it was red, price start going. Actually very faster price going here 900 points. It's $900 for example if you use one lot for trade. So guys, it's very easy, very helpful. So you can trade here, stop loss here, you check the news in the calendar, and actually you can close position after that big movement, something there. It's very great, very useful, because a lot of people trade the news, so that's why you can see so big movement. And it's a new strategy, you know, that mean new strategy. I have a lot of people who trade only the news. That's all actually, guys. So that's three type of analysis. I showed you all of it. Actually very useful. If need more, of course it's it's not a course for beginners. And guys, if you don't know how open the trade, new order very easy, and actually you can buy or sell. You can use volume here, and you can use volume minimum, for example, for start. It's 0.1. Very useful. New order. Check the trading platform. They're very useful. If you don't know something, you can don't need click, only put the mouse on that things, and you can see actually what does it mean. Draw trend line. 1 minute chart. Actually, if we talk about time frames, I will tell you use the 1 hour chart. Actually, I thought I told you about that earlier. So guys, oh David, audio is very low. Audio is very low. It's because I'm tired, David. It's because I'm tired. Sorry, buddy. Sorry for that. But try to check your volume on your laptop and something like that. So guys, let's go next. And so that's all for beginners. That's all. If you need something more, check the David, check our client manager Calvin. Yeah, write him to WhatsApp or our Facebook page. And that's all for today. So